Hello. Video number 21. It's Ned here from iFlourish Hypnotherapy, and none of us are immune to challenges in our life, and not necessarily it's not necessarily what happens to us, but how we react to those obstacles and challenges. Currently, I'm going through a major challenge in my life, and by talking about real practical examples and delivering to you guys, and dealing with and how to deal with anxiety and overwhelm and worry, then it'll help you, and it sort of makes my world a bit more, making sense of my world as well. Now, if you find yourself that you are in an unresourceful state and you want to get into a resourceful state, or technically a sympathetic state into a parasympathetic state, or what they call fight or flight, if you're in that fight or flight state and you want to get into a calming and resourceful state, then I've got 6 steps for you. I've been using this method for the last month. It takes me 2 seconds, 3 seconds to go through the 6 steps in my mind. It's been helping immensely. I want to share it with you. So the first step is basically, if you are in that state, okay, notice the change. Notice the change from a resourceful state into an unresourceful state, from a calming state into an anxious state. So just notice that within you. Okay. Step 1, remember that what got you from that state change was your thinking. Okay, that's what got you to change state. Okay. Step 3 is have a look at the thinking. What are you thinking about? Just have a quick look at it, a quick scan. Okay. Now step 4 is the game changer, is where we flip it, and basically is be open to the fact that you're thinking from a resourceful state into an unresourceful state may not be true. Challenge that thinking. Okay, so challenge it. And step 5 is, therefore, if it's not true, what's the opposite? Okay, what's the opposite to that thinking? And then find evidence for the opposite to be true, and just step into that. Okay, now I'll give you an example of how you can use it today. It's the first day back at school, and parents are dropping off their precious 5-year-olds, and my 5-year-old started today as well. And say, for example, you got to school and you got your 5-year-old and you're feeling good, but then you start to feel a bit anxious. You're seeing big boys that are bigger than seem like they're 5, and you're being a bit anxious, a bit overwhelmed with all of this, and you're passing that sort of feeling onto your 5-year-old. So obviously notice it. Remember that you're starting to think like that, okay, and then you're taking a look at that thinking. Okay, it's unresourceful. You're getting unresourceful, and what you do is challenge that thinking and look at the opposite. Okay, you're feeling anxious because there's big boys in the classroom. Your little one doesn't know anyone in the classroom, hasn't made any friends. Okay, and so challenge that. Okay, and just look at the opposite of that. So look at what could be true. It could be true that there's a great opportunity for your 5-year-old to meet new friends. You've done the research for the school. You've met the principal. You've met the teacher. She's safe. So it's all good, and then just step into that and just let it go. So these 6 steps I've been using over the last month, really helping. It's just a 2-3 second exercise when you start to get used to it and you start using it over and over again. A lot of the time we think our thinking is exactly the way it is, and by challenging it and asking and using certain techniques, you find out that a lot of the time it isn't true. So Ned, it's Ned here from iFlourish Hypnotherapy signing off. Hope this helps. Good luck to all the 5-year-olds starting school today, and peace out. All the best. Bye.